For today's activity in Easel, you're going to create a sign. You're going to sign in to Easel on the website, and when you get to your project menu, you're going to click the green New Project button. This will create a new Easel project for you. First step is to change the name, and you're going to call it your name and sign, and click the rename button. Our next step is to change the size of our material. We're going to leave it at birch plywood, but we are going to change our dimensions. So our material stays birch plywood. Our width is going to be 6 inches, our length 6 inches, and most importantly, we need to adjust the thickness. The wood that we have is not 1/2 inch deep. Instead, it is a 1/4 inch. So we want to erase that 5 and make it 0.25 inches. Very important that you get that point in there because we don't want it to be 25 inches thick. We want it to be 0.25, which is a 1/4 inch. Once you have 6 inches by 6 inches by 0.25 inches, you can click off of this menu and your material should adjust over here. On the left, remember that this dotted line is the edge of your workpiece, so you can't put anything outside of these dotted lines. The other thing to be careful about is remembering that this area where you see the red on my screen is where a clamp is going to be to hold the wood down. You may not see this red outline on your screen, but either way, make sure you're leaving a little bit of extra room in this corner for that clamp. You can create any type of sign you want. You must have at least one piece of text, and you must have at least one image. Now that image could be a shape, it could be an icon, or you could go to our import menu and either import an SVG or try image trace. But you must have at least one piece of text and one image. You may certainly have more than that if you want. I'm going to start by going to find an icon, and you can scroll through, find one that you like. I'm going to go ahead and grab the cow and put it where I want it on my stage here. Now, what you want to pay attention to is over here on the right-hand side of our workspace, we have the cut menu. This adjusts how deep it's going to carve into your wood. You can bring it up a little closer to have a shallower cut, or bring it down a little deeper to make a deeper one. Do not go below 3/16 of an inch. Once you get down below there, it runs the danger of cutting all the way through. So no deeper than 3/16. The last thing we want to do is change our bit size. Right now, this is 1/8 of an inch, but particularly if you have a design with very thin or delicate lines, you're going to need a 1/16 inch bit. Once you have finished your design, make sure you look at it from a variety of angles to make sure you're happy with it. Remember that you want to leave a little extra space down here in the left corner for the clamp. And when you are done, the last thing you need to do is share it into Classroom. To do this, go up to File on your menu bar, click Share, click Shared with Link, copy that link, and don't forget to click the Save button. Once you've saved, then go back to Classroom, open the assignment, click the Add or Create button, choose a link, paste that link in, and don't forget to turn it in.